with it being spring, I thought it'd be a great opportunity just to run through some of the baits that I use and some of my own hook baits that I've developed over the past few years. I've used my own hook baits for many years, going back 10 plus years when I used to make hook baits when I was working with Nash at some of the shows with Gary Bays and stuff. And I've always been really intrigued into how hook baits work and bait and stuff like that. I think it's pretty underlooked in this carp fishing today. Like, a lot of people, it's so easy to just grab a bait and a bag of bait off the shelf, but most of the time you don't really know what's inside it. I've paid a lot of attention and detail in developing my own hook baits and trial and testing them over the years, and it was kind of a no-brainer really when I decided to start my own company and make them available for all the other carp anglers out there. I've always been a fan of boosting my own hook baits and sort of tweaking them to the way that I really want them to be when I'm fishing them myself. My whole range has been sort of adapted in and around my own angling, with all the flavour combinations and the colours to the perfect colour that I'm happy with in my own angling. I've done a lot of fishing over the years, and a lot of my colours have been adapted to sight fishing in the edge, and I think that it's really sort of the right way when making your own hook bait, that you thoroughly test and adapt everything to real life angling situations. I've done a lot of stalking, and that washed out pink colour that the candy berries are is the perfect colour. Visually, I've stalked hundreds and hundreds of carp, and they'll home in on that colour and nail it all the time without hesitation. All of my hook baits have been developed this way. All the flavour combinations, the colours, they've all been developed in a way that has a part in every single angling situation. So yeah, there's quite a few hook baits in my range, and they've all got their own place and very special place in my armoury. I've got 5 hook baits in the range, or should I say flavour combinations, because I do various wafters and pop-up versions. I've got Billingsgate, which is a lovely fish meal match the hatch sort of hook bait, nice dark brown colour. I've got your candy berries, which are a lovely sort of strawberry and cream, that washed out pink, absolute winner, whatever the weather. Yellow fellas, a beautiful rounded pineapple in a nice sweet corn yellow. The Ester berries, which is a berry and ester blend in a nice white. And your cherry bombs, which is a nice cherry and almond mulberry Florentine in a nice sort of original tutti frutti style orange colour. A lovely spectrum of colours and attractants that I've developed over the years for all various angling situations that I've been in, and I've got confidence in all of them. I've caught thousands and thousands of carp on all my hook baits and flavours over the years, and it's funny because I'm so honest, and with a lot of bright hook baits, it's more you'll walk into the tackle shop, they're a lovely colour, they smell lovely, and you're catching the angler rather than the fish half the time. Whereas, I'll be honest, in the last couple of years of my angling, I've fished more pressured lakes. Wolstow I've done quite a bit of time on. Thorny Weir I fished quite a lot. And over a period of 97 days I've done on Wolstow. But over 2 summers, 3 months one summer, last summer, and 3 months the summer before. 97 days, and I had 147, I think I had 147 landed fish. Maybe 150 something bites. 3 or 4 of those were on candy berries, the washed out pink. All the rest were on that dark fish meal, Billingsgate, really smelly sort of original crab, old school flavour profile on those. It goes to show that standing out from the crowd and using something a little bit different, match the hatch, 1,000,000% was why I was getting more bites on them trickier venues. I physically watched the fish, some of the big ones in the edge, and they'd constantly clear me out around them bright hook baits. It's been a known thing, you know, on somewhere like Wolstow, a really pressured day ticket, that moving and casting bright hook baits on showing fish is the way to go. And it took me a while to crack the code that every time I was fishing, it'd be the dark match the hatch that was going. And when I see it in person in the edge, that I was getting cleaned out when fishing in the margin, and that bright hook bait, pink, yellow, white, was always getting left. And I tried a Billingsgate, and I think I nailed 4 or 5 fish in a row with watching them take the bait. And it was just, yeah, it was non-stop from there. So yeah, every hook bait's got its own sort of got its own benefit in every angling situation, and they're made with the utmost love and care and attention, something that you don't really get in this day and age in carp fishing and bait making. Last but not least, every hook bait that's sent out arrives boosted, just how I'd like my hook baits arriving, full of liquid and pulling power. I also have matching hook bait sprays with all the matching flavour profiles for all the flavours in the range. And a great little addition, something different, is some high attractive tiger nuts. They're coated in a natural preservative with matching flavour profiles, and they're a great addition when fishing single hook baits. Tigers are a great hook bait to be fished singly or over particle, and they come in various flavours in the range. They're a great addition, and really something that shouldn't be overlooked.